Windows 10. Dear Windows 10, I hate you with a passion. Alright. So, for those who are still in the chat, I doubt there are any. Hello, and for the others that might be coming back, welcome back. So, while I did a particle toolkit thing before, I need to tweak some mobile particles at the moment. There are for Gunslinger game. Let's see if I can find the website. Okay. Hey Shidokun, hey everybody. I'm looking at the right website, but what the... Okay. Slack. There we go. I'm not show you all the NDA stuff that's going on in here, but I can find the right website actually. It actually allows me to. There we go. Okay, this is Exiles of Embermark. This is the game I'm working on. Showing one of the particles I did all the way at the bottom. I need to make particles for this guy to make it look like he's really furry, and since it's mobile, that's going to be quite a challenge. And it's dying. No. One of the effects I made. I saw some of the concept art yesterday for the environments, which look really cool. I'm really enjoying these drawings. Anyways, I'm making particles for that kind of thing. Let's see, recent levels. I don't have that much time today, but I kind of want to enhance the effects that I already made a little bit. I also need to make sure that I'm actually logging my hours. Logging my hours. Let me grab the right material. I probably need a new one. There's generic O1. I need to duplicate that for a generic O2. Because I don't need a gradient, I need a diamond gradient. Also, I should try not touch my microphone. Apologies. Are you getting paid on a per hour basis for this project? Yes, I am. I really like this diamond gradient thing. Sometimes I multiply it by itself, but yeah. I use what's it called? Time Panther. You can find it on the interwebs, of course. I prefer it over Toggle because it has more functionality. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll give you a link. We call the fire trucks. I don't have a fire truck model though. Hey Claude, hey Nigel. Hey Mr. Nuts. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Should have been here. And hello Dongbin Kim. Is your camera angle changed? Yeah, normally it's in front of me, but the kitchen is a total mess. So I decided to not do that. Okay, let's change the lifetime between 3 and 0.85. Have you ever used Atlas based effects? Yeah, this is an Atlas, the flame. I use them quite a lot actually, Sudoku. We'll hide the mesh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hide the mesh. I mean, my kitchen is still not done. Apologies for constantly touching that freaking thing. And it's not done. There needs to be a freaking roof. The floor is not done. The kitchen is not done, and I don't like looking at it all the time. This is why I'm facing the other way. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Parameter. Refresh. Cylinder could be a bit smaller. There. And I want to spawn a few more. Mr. Nut says, hey, I love your taser pulse cannon. Great fit. Thank you. It could need some more elegance, but it was fun to make. Could particles be set as additive? Yes, you can. These are additive, actually. The flames are additive, and these things are additive as well, if I'm correct. Yeah. Hey, Santosh. Yeah, for mobile too. You can use basically any blending mode for mobile as well. Well, not every one of them, but I never used modulate, so I can't tell you about that, but opaque, mask, translucent, and alpha composite all work, if I'm correct. That's an atlas you typically see for folios. Well, it's not an atlas, I would call it a flip book. If you're going through all the images, it's a flip book. If it's just random images combined, it's an atlas. Okay, I want the sparks to be a bit more bright. And I prefer a few more even, so let's do float 1 and 2. There's a random location that are double. That looks better, and I want to change the initial size a bit as well, so that there's occasionally a big sparkle going on. And if I set them to rectangle, there should be a bit more variation in the shape as well. And let's add a little bit of initial rotation rate as well. What module is used to flip through the images in order? You can use sub-UV movie, which has additional things. Let me actually show you. If this is 1 frame per second, and for this effect, it's fine. But if you want like a static a flipbook for 30 frames per second, you can set it to 30, and you can flip through it like that. In this case, that doesn't look nice, of course, but you can have 2, maybe that looks a bit more aggressive, 1 that's looks a bit slower. But there's also sub-UV image index, and that works a little bit different. You have the lifetime, so if it's like 2 seconds, then over those 2 seconds, 100 from 0 to beginning of the lifetime to the death, you can say it's going to be flipping between 30 images, and then it's going to be flipping through 30 images. If you pick 1, it's only going to pick 1. Pick 2, halfway its lifetime, it's going to flip the frame all the way up to there. And additionally, you can set some things here like linear blend, random blend, that kind of stuff. In this case, actually, random blend might actually work better for my purposes. And even if I set this to only flip 1 frame over its lifetime, in here I can still tell to have random image changes over time, so additional 5. As you can see now, it's changing 5 times over its life. Now it's only going to change once over life, and now it's not going to change over life. That's basically how it works. And a real quick summary. And if you use the sub-UV movie and you have a starting frame of 0, it's going to start at a random location and then start playing the flipbook. If you do 1, it always starts at 1, etc. And I need to go back to actually setting this to 1. It should flip between them, but sometimes when you place down a sub-UV movie, it will take a reset animation before it picks all the proper ones again. Thanks man, I got your FX back from the marketplace too, so much learning stuff. Well, definitely don't only use it for learning stuff, also try and make new stuff with it. That's the whole idea of it. And about an hour ago I also made a video showing how to, for instance, use that comment effect to make an ice comment as well. So you should be flipping frames. Why are you not flipping the frames? No idea why it's not doing that for some reason, but and it's not flipping frames anymore. Okay, let's do back to linear blend then. Is it working? Yeah, it's working, I think. If not, I'm gonna change it later. And I just had somebody message me on my phone. Give me a second. Okay, me and my friends are talking about the Grudge for some reason. Michelle Morger is now following you on Twitch. Hey Michelle, thank you. Michelle Morger is working on an awesome game called Nilo. Let's see. Ooh, that's something I cannot say out loud, but that's quite cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Okay. I can't show you yet, but in a few weeks I might. Okay, there are sparkles. There's that thing. I'm gonna. Okay, what else can I do? Well, I need to add the actual rocks and that effect to it as well. I can do that within half an hour. Hey Lessa, how are you? Meow. Meow. I do think that the embers are adding quite a lot. So this stays behind the... What? Hi Luos, do you know if it's possible to have a particle effect in one axis, like imagine a 2D game where you have pixel art like rain on screen and you set the translucent priorities to, let's say, -1. It stays behind the building sprites and it shares the same plane as the... like... I've never actually done a 2D game in this kind of thing. You could use camera offset and this translucency sorting order to probably do that. I mean, the way we did that in Red Rogers is basically use a material function and it uses the vertex offset. So I'm not sure. There are definitely ways, but I'm not. I haven't done a real 2D game in Unreal 4 to really give you a proper answer. Lasta says doing well, and you? Yeah, fine. Bit busy, but I still have time to stream. And I think I reset the whole microphone filter setup about 4 times now, and I still feel it's still a bit more, still hollow, robotish, but it's way better than before. And I can actually make very weird, high screechy voice sounds now without it glitching out. Okay. A little bit of clipping, really? I wasn't able to catch that when I was trying, but... No. The fire is actually just sprites. Everything so far has been sprites. I am gonna add a mesh now though, but content browser, where art thou? Let's see. Let's grab the firebox. Oh, these are very big rocks. Wait, I think I set them to 0.75, yeah. Materials. Okay, there was a placeholder material for this. Use local space. I need to set all those things up yet still. And you should only be spawning one. I don't know the exact lifetime yet, which is kind of a baller, but my nose is itching. So for now I'm just gonna go with 3 seconds. Might need to tweak some things down, but size span life. Let's say 0.25, 0.250, and about 0.12. It also means that I need a direct location. It's the only thing I need in the curve. Let's say you start at -5, -2. Dot right click and expand all. Yeah, I love it. Okay, about 0.1 in. Okay, before I go with that any longer, I need to change this a bit. Okay, before I fine tweak that, I need to make sure that this is only looping once. Okay. Let's see if just a curve auto will save my life in this. Zut. I just need to get the feeling for it, and that means looking at the same thing over and over and over again. until I feel that it's absolutely right. And this is about the distance you look at it, so this is also important. And I don't like how the ball glow starts, but that can change in a bit. Let's see, what else do I need to do? I need to duplicate this actually and get another mesh going. I know that's gonna need this material. And static mesh, it needs the pool thing. Where are you? Okay, that should be it. I'll wait for the material to work. And there. Now the rocks will get an additional material still. Okay, let's increase the cylinder of the flames a little bit to about 80. Maybe a little bit less even. And that also means that I want to reduce those a little bit as well for the sparks to about 65. I kind of wish that you could set each particle separately on the start thing. Sadly, you cannot really do that. Kill, kill, kill. Kill all the things. Use, kill, kill. Use, kill, kill. And since my name is Yuri and everybody calls me Use, well, not everybody, just the very close friends call me Use. Using something sounds quite odd. I kind of need that fading to be already there. The thing with that is that I kind of like the growth on it, but it's not like I can spawn one already within that lifetime. So let's see size by life and maybe start with 0.5 or so. Which also looks really, really odd. That's better. I do think I want to spawn a few less, if that's possible. Not really though. And 1.5 doesn't make any sense in this case. It will just round them up. Santosh asks, are you ever going to do a live stream for Unreal Engine channels like Cell did, Denver Particles? I kind of did at one time because their computer crashed, so I took over. But they haven't asked me for anything like that yet, so I would love to do it, definitely. But I'm not sure if they want to ask me because I can be quite itchy about crashing and other Unreal Engine things. But yeah, I would love to do it. It would be really cool. Okay, let's see how that looks in here. Bye bye. Your feet are now on fire. Okay, I wonder if that's possible. Rotation. I don't see any problems with that. And sadly, my singing voice is really horrendous, so I would not do that to anybody. I can try something else. Let's add an initial location. And set it to minus 50. Minus 50 Luos. And then add a velocity to on top of that. That's 50. Maybe even a bit lower. There, that doesn't look too bad. And it's do you have any particular app to make your sub-UV images? Do you make that manually in Photoshop? It depends. If I don't really need to have them smoothly go from frame to frame, then I will make them in Photoshop or whatever. I have rendered out a few effects in Fume Effects, but I don't own that software anymore. I do have Houdini, but I never had time to play with that. I would definitely use Houdini in the future for anything like that. But in this case, if I need a fire flip look or so, I can just ask the texture artist from this game to make me one. Which is really cool. He will make all the textures for the meshes and all that kind of stuff. So that definitely helps out, because while I can make textures, I'm not a gifted texture artist at all. So having somebody who can make those textures for me is godsend. There. And then press game and I'm fine with that, the way that looks. I could add some small rocks or whatever. The fly bow, but I'm not sure if that's adding anything. I could add a small glowy effect on the start. That might be cool. Okay, let's try that. All this glow. All this embers. Rocks. All lava. Call this fire. And I need a duplicate of glow for the beginning. Oh. Is that effect for the golem Ifrit only? I'm not sure what this one is. This is just a magic spell for the wizard character. The Ifrit golem thing will be having something different. I need to discuss that with the artist still. Okay, let's just focus on this effect for now. The lifetime should be quite short, about 0.5 and maybe 0.4. Initial location should probably be about and a bit smaller. Let's say around 20 for now. And it shouldn't spawn anything besides that initial burst there. Lifetime I actually need to be a bit shorter even. I think it would look strange if the rocks grow up and down from the ground up instead of radial effect. It doesn't, but I think this looks better with the whole style of the game. I mean, let me show you another effect real quick. There. And if I slow it down, you actually see this. It just depends on the timing. I think actually think it looks cool. I mean, rocks should never wobble, but it does add something to it. Oh. You can maybe even go a little bit to 1.2. Okay, now that's overkill. I don't like it. This actually looks better. If you have something in the viewport, by the way, and you press the G button, obviously selection disappears, but you still have the particle selected. You now press the / and it will restart the particle as well. And I'm going to show this to my client. Freaking Gyasa work. And obviously that kills the selection. There. I wish I could show you some of the client work I'm doing, because I really love this thing, but there's another client job that is very, very cool as well. Copy video address. Okay, we added some additional embers to that, some additional lifetime. I'm not gonna finish the whole fire thing because it was unclear if this was something that's more permanent or a temporary effect. So let's go over the ones that I already made and see if I can add something to those as well. I cannot really go over the top with draw calls, of course, because it's mobile, but okay, well, we've seen the circle rock, which I think is fine. Don't want to spawn more meshes. And those tiny sparks, don't add that much. I do think they look cool. Let's see if we can actually do that in here. It's basically this guy will be jumping just in front of the enemy, and then it does this. Okay. And then there's the shield. I need to set the orientation a bit different. Let's do that now. It's a bit small actually. I can easily scale it, but oh. Oh, derp. There. That's better. I need to place it correctly because the things that are on the floor need to be actually in the floor, but that's fine tweaking once I get there. I need to always look at it from this point of view. Yeah, I might need to raise the location of those shields. You think I would add an set to direct location, add an initial location? Guess that doesn't work. Let me try. Nope. And if I put them under the direct location, above the direct location. No. Okay. That's gonna be annoying. Let's add plus 30 to each, I guess. Oh. Okay, let's do plus 20. I am tempted to add a depth fade to this effect, but depth fade is quite heavy on mobile. I keep touching this thing, so I'm not sure if I should. I mean, I can try, and if they complain, then I can obviously change it back, but maybe I should. Let me just try it. So I could probably fake it with a texture. That might actually be cheaper, but additive unlit. Still quite a lot of vertex shader instructions though. Does look a lot better in my humble opinion. So camera offset will look nice as well. 100 maybe? Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 35. Yeah. Oh. I kind of feel like the shield is not big enough, but we can always rescale that later. It's easy. Let me grab another GIF for my client. And let's check the last one. This one I'm actually really proud of. Though not much use in me placing it like this. Where are you? It should be about there. And keep in mind that this is actually for the mage, not for the sword fighter. I think it should be set like this. Seriously, 10 degrees, where's 5? There. Should do it about. Okay. It's 4 o'clock, which means I slowly should start doing dinner stuff. Else Celeste will nudge me again and tell me that I need to start dinner. Because I keep forgetting. Okay. Video address. And there. Need to post them there. Okay. That's all I can do at the moment. Because I need to start dinner. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around tonight. Either going to watch a movie or going to play some Fortnite. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it, but it's some nice time consuming stuff. Hold on. Anything else that I need to mention? Nope. So yeah, people, thank you for watching. And take care. If you have any questions in the meantime, wait, before I go, there, I'm not sure how many people are watching. Only 5 it says, but not sure. Anyways, I released a website. I should make a video for this. Now there's luosarts.com, and besides, like I said before, a little bit of a portfolio. I need to add new effects soon. You can find the social media of mine, the marketplace content I made, which by the way is having a sale. So the cave package is 20% off, I think. The 4 elements is 30% off, and the particle toolkit is actually 40% off. So definitely check that out. But there's also resources, and in there you have all kinds of links for inspiration, 80.level, Pinterest links, YouTube and Vimeo links, Twitter links, resources, etc., etc. Cool form and answer posts, a lot of tools. Half of these tools are there as well, I think. Where are you? Half of these image tools are there as well. Cool. And there's also visuals, which I still need to add descriptions for. But if you click on them, you can actually see the description. It's combined with different temporal 8 node to nicely differ out in an object or effect. Documentation can be found here. And that explains how to do it. And every one of those is a cool material function that either I made or somebody else like Jan Kaluza and a few others. So definitely check those out. On that bombshell, I am gonna go. Take care all and have a nice day. Bye bye.